5:30 in the morning and run them. We call that Dawn Patrol. So, we really cracked that whip that first year in 1996.
Coach, we're getting ready for the first time to come up on our first commercial break. But I think it is quite interesting in terms of the academics that you've had to deal with, and I think that in a real sense that the athletes are now required to have a higher entrance standard than students outside of the athletic areas. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. There's a lot of things required for an athlete, to get in school. I think it's been a real big fight with the NCAA about the test scores and why does the test scores have to do anything with an athlete competing. But we have to meet a percentage. So it's no more coming into school and just taking this course, that course, this course. So once a student athlete comes into Tennessee State University, you have to end up, meeting a percentage.
And of course, Coach, let us take this first commercial break, and we'll be back with our audience following this short commercial break. Thank you and welcome back. We're talking to Coach Lawrence Cole, the head football coach at Tennessee State University, and the topic is the Tennessee State University football program 1999. And of course, Coach Cole, before we had our commercial break, we were talking about some of the academic concerns that you had to deal with at Tennessee State University in terms of your football team from 1996. But now let's talk about the upcoming season. This is 1999. And of course, you're coming off of the OVC championship of last year, and you're going into a new stadium, the Titans Stadium. And so let's talk about that. What's the attitude, your attitude, and what's the team's attitude, and what are some of the things that you see and what's going on now?
Well, I think a lot of our teammates are still going from the 1998 football season, but we got to turn around, we got to bring ourselves back to reality, and I think that's going to be the main focus point. And, as coaches, we got to work on that too as ourselves, because it almost just seems like it was a dream not to come true the way that 1998 season went, how we started off, we lost, then we won, then we lost, and then all of a sudden we went 8 straight, and then we beat Eastern Kentucky, a team that Tennessee State's never beaten before. But I think our guys, they're working very hard right now during the summer, and I think they realize, what's at stake. When you're on top of the mountain, everybody's going to be, trying to chip at the mountain to get you down, and I think our guys understand that.
And so you think that they're ready. Now, what are some of the, do you have any standouts or some of the things that you think, some of the individual players that you'd like to talk about? And I do understand your attitude of pulling individuals out and et cetera,
right,
how you don't like to do that. But nevertheless, there are some people that I believe that you ought to have some idea in terms of what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm always like that. But, deep in myself, I know that God gives certain guys on the teams, special ability. And, like our quarterback, Leon Murray, I mean, he's just been a blessing that we had him. And in the off season, he went through surgery, so he's really just recovering from shoulder surgery in his throwing arm. So hopefully, everything works out well for him. The one good thing about our team coming